In July 1941, Kiichiro Toyoda, founder of Toyota Motor Corporation, expressed his dream to produce a Japanese car. His key aims were low price, high performance, and good fuel economy. Nearly 10 years later, the US Army invited Japanese car makers for a bid to produce a four-wheel drive truck, and so the Toyota BJ was born, although Toyota didn't win the bid. After the BJ prototype made an excellent impression by climbing to the 6th hill station of Mount Fuji, further than any vehicle had gone before, the Japanese police adopted it as a patrol vehicle, and Toyota started production. In 1954, the Toyota BJ was renamed the Toyota Land Cruiser. In 1955, the Land Cruiser 20 series was launched. It was available with a metal roof and doors, as well as something quite astonishing for that time, air conditioning. In 1956, the Land Cruiser was the first mass-produced Toyota car to be officially exported to world markets, starting with Brazil and Saudi Arabia, followed by the Middle East, Southeast Asia and South America. Its toughness and go-anywhere capabilities were soon recognized, and the Land Cruiser reputation started to spread around the world. In 1957, the US Army invited Toyota to bid once more. Again, the Land Cruiser was not selected, but this time, the superiority of the model was acknowledged in the United States. This convinced Toyota to enter the American market, and the first Land Cruiser was sold there in 1958. The first Land Cruiser in Europe also arrived in 1958 when the model was introduced at the Barcelona Motor Show in Spain. In 1960, the 40 series was launched. Production techniques were modernized and the vehicle was improved with the introduction of low-ratio gearing for better acceleration and off-road performance. In addition, room for a third front occupant was made. The 40 series also marked the debut of a diesel engine. In 1967, the 55 series arrived. The Land Cruiser now made its appearance as a cross-country four-wheel drive vehicle, the first real station wagon. The 55 series was developed to meet American standards of safety and highway driving, but it retained its off-road capabilities for tackling rugged roads. In the 80s, the debut of the 60 series marked the start of Land Cruiser being seen not only as a workhorse, but also as a recreational family vehicle. This trend continued in the 80 series with the adoption of airbags and anti-lock brakes. The 100 series marked the introduction of the first Toyota V8 petrol engine, adding substantially more power to the Land Cruiser family. With more than 5 million customers worldwide, the Toyota Land Cruiser is the best-selling SUV in the world, and it continues to be a global success. It is currently manufactured in 9 Toyota plants around the globe and is sold in 140 countries. The Land Cruiser is the most iconic car in the Toyota range, and it has played a major role in Toyota's worldwide expansion. Over the years, it has evolved from a basic four-wheel drive utility vehicle into an upmarket SUV that pairs the go-anywhere capability of the original Land Cruiser with the refinement of a luxury passenger car. The all-new Land Cruiser V8 takes those values further than ever.
Comfortable without compromising its authentic off-road performance. The new Land Cruiser V8 is truly the ultimate go-anywhere vehicle. The Land Cruiser V8 is available with 2 brand new suspension control technologies. The Kinetic Dynamic Suspension System, or KDSS, is a European first. It automatically adjusts the front and rear stabilizer bars to suit the terrain. On-road active stabilizing is permanently engaged, helping to control body roll. But as soon as you head off-road, the system automatically disables the stabilizers to improve rough ground performance. The automatic responses of KDSS cleverly rely on 2 hydraulic cylinders, one in each of the anti-roll bar mounts. These are linked by pipes, so the pressure generated by one cylinder can be transmitted to the other. On-road, when body roll occurs, this changes the pressure in the hydraulic cylinders of the stabilizer bars. But because the change is similar in both the front and rear cylinders, they cancel each other out. Neither cylinder's piston is able to travel much. This blocks the stabilizer bar's movement and they perform normally, ensuring a high level of driving stability. However, during off-road driving, the front and rear wheels can move out of sequence, and often in a diagonal pattern. Because of this, the hydraulic cylinders do not counteract each other, and the system releases the anti-roll bar. The result? The full suspension stroke can occur, allowing maximum wheel articulation, up to 640 mm for the front and 690 mm for the rear. This helps ensure excellent traction control and ride comfort, good stability, and remarkable rough road performance. The second suspension technology available with Land Cruiser V8 is Toyota's four-wheel active height control and adaptive variable suspension. This is a world first, combining linked suspension for all four wheels, height control and adaptive suspension, together with spring rate adjustment. It provides exceptional on-road refinement and comfort, and excellent body control. Adaptive variable suspension electronically manages the shock absorber's damping. Comfort is increased and stability is improved. The spring rate control function, meanwhile, operates on the front suspension and influences its characteristics when turning or braking. It is stiffened during high-speed maneuvers, for example, to give more composure. During normal travel, it is softened for maximum comfort. Off-road, the movement of wheels out of phase with each other allows the hydraulic pressure in the four linked shock absorbers to vary. This releases individual wheels for excellent articulation. The result is that Land Cruiser soaks up more bumps and offers greater ground contact, improving off-road performance. Active height control enables drivers to raise or lower the vehicle by adjusting the fluid distribution between the shock absorbers. The system now features a shorter lowering time and a greater range of height adjustment. The front of the vehicle can vary by 110 mm, while the rear can travel through 100 mm. Thanks to all this technology, the new Land Cruiser V8, with its 2,850mm wheelbase, can tackle height differences of 630mm without lifting a wheel off the ground. A further benefit of active height control is its auto-leveling function. This maintains constant suspension height regardless of the number of passengers or the amount of luggage. It also lowers the vehicle's height at speed, improving stability even more. With both of these sophisticated active suspension systems, the rewards of Toyota's engineering expertise are clear, from excellent ride comfort to even better off-road performance. Land Cruiser V8 is now smarter than ever, and it shows.
Quality, durability and reliability are key elements of Toyota's DNA, and no vehicle demonstrates this better than the new Land Cruiser V8. During its development, Toyota's expert engineers took full advantage of computer-aided evaluation. But for an SUV known for decades as the king of all roads, extensive field testing was essential. This is the exciting journey that the new Land Cruiser V8 experienced, all in the name of thorough Toyota testing. During the initial development phase in Japan, the Land Cruiser V8 underwent a series of laboratory trials, such as an ordeal on a shaker structure, to verify long-term vehicle durability. Chassis robustness and underbody protection, meanwhile, were checked with radical vehicle impact evaluations. Next, it was time to expose the vehicle to the toughest real-world off-road situations. The test car was sent to the United States, followed by Oman, and then on to Australia in search of the most extreme weather and road conditions. In the States, the car was evaluated for high-speed performance, for comfort levels during traffic jams, for behavior in deep snow, and for general off-road durability. In Oman, the Land Cruiser V8 was exposed to dry, sandy environments, and its air conditioning performance was evaluated in scorching desert temperatures. Australia was another ideal testing ground with its variety of road surfaces and off-road situations such as swamps, beaches, and dusty tracks. It's here that the Land Cruiser also underwent a 100,000-kilometer long-distance durability test to focus attention on both vehicle performance and passenger comfort. The new Toyota Land Cruiser V8 was developed, tested and improved over the course of a program that lasted 5 years, twice as long as the engineering time for any normal passenger car. Over 1,500 passionate Toyota engineers worked together on this endeavor, helping to make the new Land Cruiser V8 the ultimate king of all roads.